Hey, it's Jordan again. Come on, Madison. Jump on. Good girl. Just wanted to tell y'all a little bit about what we did this week. And we had Thanksgiving break, so we didn't have a training session on Tuesday night. So I went home to Clayton with Madison. She's a very good car rider. She sat in the back and went to sleep the whole time pretty much. She got up like once or twice to like change positions, but that was it. Once we got home, like I live about on 2 to 3 acres of land, so I was really happy that she could like run. Because I live in an apartment here, so she can't really get out and run much without me taking her to the park. But I have a part lab, part husky at home, and she's very like hyper and wants to play and stuff, so I introduced her to Madison and they got along really well, and I was surprised because my dog is kind of jealous, but she loved Madison and all she wanted to do was play with her, and Madison wasn't too sure at first, but they got along great. And then I also have goats at home, so I introduced her to them too. I've introduced her before, but didn't really have much time to interact them. But this time she did really good. She was kind of afraid because we had this one really big goat with huge horns. So she wasn't really too fond of that, but we have a couple baby goats that she thought were pretty cool. And then we really didn't do much this weekend. It was just like, we traveled to Harnett County to have Enfique for Thanksgiving. To spend time with my family, and I kind of like let them know like, hey, bring Madison, she's a service dog in training, so don't come up and all rub on her and stuff. So they all came up like after I got her settled down, after she was calmed down a little bit. I let them come and pet her like a little bit at a time, and then I showed them like how she can turn on the light, she can take off my socks, and just some stuff like that. But she did really well. She was kind of not used to my house, so her sleeping got a little off the first couple nights, but after that she was on a regular routine. And I practiced letting her go like without the leash on and getting her to come back to me, and that way like if she were to run off or anything like that, she would automatically come back to you. She did really good with that. At first, she kind of like got a little spurt of energy in her because she hadn't been like able to be like let go and just run. So, but she did really good. I got her to come back to me about 2 minutes later, and she did great. Yeah, I think. Oh, and the cats. We have 2 cats, and one of them is kind of skittish, doesn't really like dogs. The other one was rubbing in between her legs, going up and down, and Madison was just kind of confused. She didn't understand. And Madison likes cat food. She did get in the cat food like once or twice. So I had to get on her for that, but it was kind of funny though, because every time we fed our cats, like as soon as one would come in the room, she would get up and like start heading to their food. So I had to get to her to correct her before she got into food, which I wasn't fast enough a couple times. But she did really great over Thanksgiving break, and I'm excited to take her home for Christmas break. We have our final public access test on, I believe I scheduled for Thursday, so I'm like nervous but excited about it because I know she's going to do great. But I'll get back to you next week.